What's going on, family? This is your man, Avery Yashua, in the studio once again, man. This one right here was sent to me. This this might be clickbait. I'm thinking it's clickbait, but I'm not for sure. This right here was where a mother walked in the room and her daughter's a teenage daughter, young teenage daughter, is laying in the bed with her boyfriend. They under the covers, like they talking about they've been watching movies, but no, it don't seem like they've been watching movies. And she like, come, I don't know where there's no way Abel will become, but I'm gonna give you my commentary after I show y'all the video. But who sent this video to me was, I guess, the little teenage girl who was in the bed with her boyfriend and under the covers with her boyfriend. Text her mom and ask her mom, can she give a warm a man food or bring him some food, her boyfriend some food. So let's get into it, and we'll be back on this one right here. But yeah, couldn't happen in neighbor house. Here we go, y'all.
Amaria, get your ass up and make him some food. He got his leftover spaghetti in there. Make him some more spaghetti. And put his fish that I made him earlier in the air fryer. And warm it up. No. You're his girlfriend. Get your behind out. I'm his mom, yes. But you're his girlfriend. I already made the food. Am I right, Jakai?
You be quiet.
You always want to tell me be quiet when I'm right. And look, he put his hands up. Like, he give up.
Man, let me tell you something. Because I'm a little tricky. I have daughters. They're grown now, so I don't have to worry about that now. But there's no way I'm going to allow my teenage daughter and her teenage boyfriend to be laying up in my house under the covers, talking about they watching the movie. They look like they were sleeping or doing something else at that point. But even with my kids, even my son, they wasn't allowed to take opposite sex to the bedroom. Not in my house. We ain't doing that. Oh, no. Yeah, I got a little off area, or I gotta sit down here in the living room and or out back, you know what I mean, on the covered bag with the TV and the fireplace out there, and y'all can do that out there. But we not going to no bedroom, and especially laying in the bed and under the covers. And I'm coming in there. Oh man, y'all so good. Y'all enjoy the movie and doing that. Ain't happening in the Abru crib, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. That ain't happening now, and they grown unless they married. And then that ain't really happening if they married, because I ain't finna have no man. Of course, if my daughters or son married now and they come home and yes, they spouse and they sleep in the same bed, I don't have no problem with that, because you married. But I'm gonna be honest with you, ain't another man gonna lay in the bed all day at the crib. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I don't know what kind of parenting this is right here. I don't think most parents would do this. That's why I say it's clickbait. Especially, we're going to have a full conversation about food and all this type of stuff and watching the movie, and y'all enjoy it. Man, we ain't doing none of that mess, man.
Get your ass up and go warm his food up. The spaghetti is already on the stove. We reheated it. It's good to go. Put his fish in the air fryer, because he don't want no microwave soggy fish. Period. So get your ass up and do what you're supposed to do as a girlfriend. Mama can do some things, but mama can't do all things. So come on, sweetness. This your man. Warm his food up and feed him. What y'all watching? SpongeBob.
No, they ain't watching SpongeBob. No, they're a little too comfortable in this situation here. All of them. I'm curious to see where Dad at, or what Dad would say, or if Dad even there. He might be there. So you got some men just let the woman run the house and they don't really say nothing. But in my case, and my wife too, she won't have that. I know my wife. My wife's more stricter than me. So that stuff I might let my kids get away with. She be like, "What? What? I'm gonna let it go because you said it, but I wouldn't have probably did it that way." You know what I mean? So in this case here, brother, cover the bin off the bed and the door been off the hinges, but they wouldn't even been in the room if it was Abel's house. Let's finish.
You guys are such kids. I just love it. But I'm not doing it, so you do it. Are we clear? Are we crystal?
Kids finna have kids.
Are we crystal?
Get that camera out my face.
Say we crystal, and I'ma leave.
Get the camera out my face. Wow. Okay, and another thing, I understand the door was unlocked. She just really walked in. I guess I'm old school. I believe in respecting the house. I believe in respecting the parents. But I ain't finna be laying up in the bed with my daughter with his arm around there on the cover. You ain't gonna be in a bed. You ain't gonna be upstairs in her bedroom. You would never see what her bedroom looked like. Or parents trying to be friends too much. Oh, you know what I mean? Like you want to be you always want to be in a happy place with your kids. Are we best friends? Like I hear parents always talk about how good of a friend, they best friends with their child, and most women do that. But you don't hear men do that much. But I have heard men say, "Yeah, me and my boy, we friends." Nah, never be friends. But let me tell you this: I don't know, man. April lost it. And me and my kids are going back to friends. Me and my kids will never be friends. Even like they say, they're grown now. We can drink a beer together and we'll have a glass of wine together, whatever we might do. But at the same time, I'm always going to be dad. I'm always going to be a parent first. We'll never be friends. Yes, can we talk about certain sensitive conversations? Of course, because that's what I do. You know what I mean? As your parent, to try to help navigate you through life and help give you a leg up in life, especially if I'm in position to do so. But this right here, this type of stuff, and I'm shocked that it's a black household. A lot of black households ain't doing this. You know what I mean? I done heard my white counterparts say, I heard they get cussed out by their kids, man. And I could, if I got any white counterparts out there that comment on this and say, hey, my kid better not never cuss me. Because I done heard some story, at least online, and I done heard some stories to where they give their mother the F-bomb and the MFer and get out of my face and get out my room and this is my private space and all that. See, ain't no private space or room in my house. I don't care if my kids is in the room and paying rent at my house. Ain't no privacy in my house. If I want to come in your room, I'm coming in your room. Let me tell you that. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I mean, people? So if you don't like me having access to your room in my house, you might want to move and find you another place to stay. That's just how I get down, man. You know what I mean? Once it's my house, my roof, my rules. But let's watch this video one more time, man. And I'm going to let it play the whole thing, and then y'all can leave your comments and tell me what y'all think after that.
Amaria, get your ass up and make him some food. He got his leftover spaghetti in there. Make him some more spaghetti. And put his fish that I made him earlier in the air fryer. And warm it up. No. You're his girlfriend. Get your behind out. I'm his mom, yes. But you're his girlfriend. I already made the food. Am I right, Jakai?
You be quiet.
You always want to tell him be quiet when I'm right. Look, he put his hands up. Like, he give up. Get your ass up and go warm his food up. The spaghetti is already on the stove. We reheated it. It's good to go. Put his fish in the air fryer because he don't want no microwave soggy fish. Period. So get your ass up and do what you're supposed to do as a girlfriend. Mama can do some things, but mama can't do all things. So come on, sweetness. This your man. Warm his food up. And feed him. What y'all watching? SpongeBob. You guys are such kids. I just love it. But I'm not doing it. So you do it. Are we clear? Are we crystal? Are we crystal?
Get that camera on my face.
Say we crystal and I'ma leave.
You make your own conclusion, man. And maybe Yashrael. Until next time, man. Peace and shalom. The link to this video will be in the description. You go to the channel. Like I said, I always give the content a credit. The content creator credit. So everything will be in the description under the credit for content tab in the description. But until next time, man. Peace and shalom. I couldn't do it. Not Hebrew.